You're God's people. You could run this thing crazy if you just came home to God and came into unity with one another. Yeah. You would have so much power, you would frighten yourself. Now I want to show you in conclusion what we could do in this room. You see, Reverend Jackson built all of this with the support of the people that believe in him. I've been in many churches. I've never been in one like this. As big as this is, hold as many people as this does. He don't owe nothing on it. He had people working with him. Now look at the 14,000 men that are here, and if we could get the 15,000 that are outside, and just check this out. Suppose each of us put $10 together tonight. 14,000 times 10 is $140,000. Put it in a treasure. Come back next week. Put it in a treasure. Come back the third week. Put it in a treasure. By the fourth week, you got over $500,000 liquid cash. You go to a bank, say, look here, man. You got any properties that you're foreclosing on? Show me your portfolio. You say, well, yeah, we got this building, this apartment building here. Say, we'll take it. In this room tonight, there are carpenters, brick masons, plumbers, electricians, roofers, everything imaginable right in this room. And you got young people in here who don't know any of these trades. You take these abandoned buildings and you put the craftsman to work, and you put the young man beside him as an apprentice. Before you know it, those abandoned buildings are built back up, and now somebody's living in them, paying rent to you. You're the owner now. Oh. Then you say, okay, let's keep this up, $10. Now we got 30,000 people. That's 300,000 in 1 week. You notice how white folk giving up their farms? What you do, you go and buy you 1,000 acres. And what I need a farm for, that's the engine of life. That's where everything we got on comes from. Farm, brother. Our problem is we're allowing everybody else to feed us. We're not feeding ourselves and our children. Now, with 1,000 acres, I mean, you can't even see what 1,000 acres look like. You got to get up in a helicopter to fly over what you own. We own it collectively. Now, we start farming. Everybody can't farm, but there's some good farmers in here. But we ain't gonna farm with a mule anymore. No, sir. We get a tractor. Get a tractor. Then you set up a canning factory. Then you buy you some land and build you, instead of a beautiful church like this, you build up a supermarket. Now you got your canning factory and you got First Baptist peas. Second Baptist corn. Methodist asparagus.
Yes, sir, Brother.
Muslim carrots.
Yes, sir.
On your supermarket shelf. Then you tell all our wives, don't shop nowhere else. Shop in your own supermarket. Before you know it, the money we spend on food is right back in our circle, growing. You got it? Our fathers picked cotton. Now we grow it. Turn the cotton into lint, and the lint into cloth. All of us got on underwear. Right. And we ain't made one pair. You set up a factory, put your woman in it. Come on, baby. We're going to make underwear. Now you got, instead of designer underwear from Calvin Klein, put your name on it. Right. Then everybody in Houston is wearing our own underwear. All right. The underwear market is yours. The shirt market is yours. The suit market is yours. The same way white folk can get alligator. I got on gators. But the gator don't belong to them. It was created by God. Yeah. We can get them too. That's right. Cow gave his hide to white folk. It'll give it to you. Tan that hide and make you some shoes. It's a shame we paying $140, $150 for Nike leap-arounds, and all we got to do is learn how to do it for yourself. And before you know it, you got a whole economic revolution started in the black community. And as men, we're doing this. Then your wife is looking at you saying, look at my husband, what's he doing? She starts smiling at you. Then you say, well, baby, I don't like the way the schools are miseducating our children. Well, let's set up our own school. You set it up. And everybody in here that's a teacher, come on out of a plantation system and begin giving your children real education. And before you know it, white folk looking at you saying, is these them same Negroes that used to hang out in the second ward, in the third ward, in the fifth ward, drunk and disorderly? Now they own the fifth ward. That's their turf. Then when you own it, you become interested in the politics that governs it. Then you run for office who you want to run that will look out for your interests. And after a while, you become a power in Texas. And then before you know it, from the Lone Star State, you get many other states wanting to put a star up like Texas did. And before you know it, you're working hard, and therefore you deserve pleasure. And your wife will say, I really want to help you, because at last, honey, you're doing something. Come on, brothers. Let's fill the church up with men. Let's fill the mosque up with men. And let us never let religion and the labels divide us ever again from one another. Never again. Will you do it? Are you with us, brothers? Then may Allah bless you as I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum.